My name is Mariam, and I work in the production office. I do a lot, production secretary and assistant coordinating. Bounce around between those two. I've been in the industry for about 5 years now, and it's been a pretty incredible experience, just starting from not knowing anything of what the production office does into now knowing like how to set up a movie from beginning to end. I did Justin Bieber Believe movie, I did Iron Man 3, I did Captain America 3. So I did some of those bigger movies, which I was very blessed and fortunate to do. I did some smaller movies like Pain and Gain, it's a Michael Bay movie with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. So it was cool to see the difference between working on a smaller budget movie and then working on a bigger budget movie. I knew I wanted to produce. So I started doing different departments, not sure where I needed to be, and then I was led directly into working in the production office. And I knew right that very moment that's where I belonged, because that's exactly where I needed, everything I needed to learn of how to produce a film was working in the production office and understanding the paperwork and pretty much the back end, the logistics of how to put a movie together while you're working closely with all the producers and the directors. I love sharing the stuff I know in the office with everybody. Like, I love just giving out information. That's like my favorite thing to do. I love it when PAs ask me questions, how do you do that, or how do you do this? It's just, I'm like, yeah, let's all learn it. Like, we're all here together. You know, everyone looks at it as a competition. I see it as, no, we're here together to learn and to make a movie. And if there's something you want to learn, this is somewhere you want to be, let me help you teach you something, whether it's something as small as learning how to read a call sheet, whatever it may be. I just love showing people that. Most people don't know what we do and what we handle and the things that we deal with on a daily basis. Most people, even in the crew, don't really understand what the production office is about. So having this class really digs deep of exactly what we do, from dealing with producers to cast to the paperwork that comes in the office and sending it out to the studio and just everything, because we are like the control center. That's the best way I could describe it. And we are like the motherboard of the whole movie. Like, everything comes through us. We handle anything and everything. Having that packet in the class with all the paperwork that we do, exactly what we do, even in bigger movies. It's a lot of information, but it's good information because this is exactly what we do and when we get ready for movies. So I know it's such a great opportunity for these kids to have this information, because I knew when I grew up, I went to college and they taught us everything we need to know, from lighting to camera to you know, grips, electric, just everything. But they really didn't talk too much about paperwork and office and the logistics behind it. So I had to go and learn it myself and ask questions. And then during the years, I started gaining more and more knowledge about all these different types of paperwork we do in the office. And I'm like, wow, like, how incredible would it be to just share all this information with the kids? And then you approached me, Tammy, and said, I want to do an office PA class. I'm like, really? So it worked out perfectly. We're in the office, we're there to teach them and to show them like exactly what we do and what the studio expects from us, but also what producers are looking at, and also what production coordinators expect from us. So you just deal with all these different titles that's coming together to create like a movie. So it's awesome. So I was really excited and happy to share all the information I have with you. They're going to know so much information, more information than I even knew when I first PA'd in my first movie. So they're going to be very ready, and they're going to know exactly what sides are and morning paperwork are and how to set up a tech scout, cooler, production meetings. I never knew any of that. I had to learn as I went. So it'll be really good for them, because it's literally going to prep them for whatever office PA job they're going to do. And they're going to be aware of it and be like, oh, I learned that, and I remember that. And then as they go, they're going to learn even more information with the coordinator, with the people they work with. Because like in every movie, I learn something new. It's not always the same thing. So because everybody has a different style and a different way. So this class is really going to be a huge help to many students that want to write or produce or even direct, just to kind of get a feel of what the production office handles. Take Tammy Williams' class, guys, because I promise you, no one has the information that we have. So I promise that you're going to come out of there knowing more than you could ever imagine. And you know, I would say when you leave that class, you're going to feel so much more confident within yourself, and you're going to have a clearer vision of what you want to do, and know what's your strengths and what's your weakness, and which direction you want to be led. So, and also don't think and age shouldn't matter, because I hear like different people at different age ranges saying, oh, well, I'm at this point in my life, it's kind of too late. I've always had an interest in the movie industry, but now I'm a nurse full-time at this job. Well, that's okay. You're a nurse full-time at that job, and that wasn't a mistake. That's part of your story in your life. Doesn't mean it's too late for you to go back and get into the film industry if you're interested in it, and that's something that's always been in your heart that makes you happy. So don't be afraid to take this class. There's no age limit, and you're going to learn so much information, and you're really, really going to come out from that class feeling more confident and gaining so much information that most people don't get. So take Tammy Williams' Film Academy class here at Pinewood Atlanta Studios.